What's going on, people? King Rich is back again with another video. Yeah, big up to everybody that watches the channel and supports. I want to talk about something that I've talked about many years ago, but obviously because the World Cup is on, I think that is very relevant right now. And it's the fact that a lot of people are very hyper obsessed with professional sports. Yeah, a lot of people will invest a lot of time in their favorite team. They are fans, or you could say fanatics. And the issue is that when you're watching these games, what you need to realize is you're watching millionaires play a sport, and more than likely you watching, you're not a millionaire, right? Most people that are addicted to watching sports are not successful people. They are living vicariously through their favorite players. They feel some kind of sense of victory when their favorite team wins, etc., etc. And a lot of times they will put a lot of emotions into these games, into these competitions, when really and truly it means nothing to your life. It's not doing one positive thing for you. Yeah, in that time where you're watching that game, you go through a roller coaster of emotions. And if your team wins, you do get that euphoric feeling of, oh, yeah, my team won. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But really and truly, in the grand scheme of things, it means nothing to your life. You don't get anything out of your favorite team winning. You get nothing. What's even more ridiculous is that a lot of people, predominantly men, will spend a lot of money going to watch these sporting events. Money that could have been invested elsewhere, that could have been put to use. But no, guys will go all out and spend an extortional amount of money on tickets to go to stadiums, to go and watch their favorite team. And then when you go to these sporting events, it's not like you're at the front row or anything like that. You're going to be up in the bleachers. You won't even really be able to see the players playing. You can see that they're there, but you can't really see them like that. And you'll be watching them on the screen in the stadium. And it's just that I just think that it's really, really ridiculous that people are so obsessed with pro sports. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those anti-sports guys, or, you know, my whole life I've been an athlete. I'm even an athlete even till today. I still play. Well, I don't play. I box and stuff like that. And I've played American football. I've played rugby. I've played regular football, basketball, all sports throughout my life. Yeah. And even played at quite high levels. Do you get what I'm saying? But the reality is, in my opinion, is that I'm the kind of person who I would rather participate than watch. I want to be involved in the game. I don't want to watch it. And especially for the fact that you're watching guys who are millionaires. These are guys that are already successful. They've made it, right? And you're not there. You're not on their level. You're not there. Like, why would you invest so much time and effort into watching them be successful? I think that that's really ridiculous and stupid. I think it's ridiculous and stupid. It's funny because I deliberately did this live stream at the same time that a World Cup match is playing. And I know that a lot of my audience are probably watching the World Cup. They're watching those games, etc., etc. And they're probably not going to tune in because they're more invested in that. But again, I say that to say this, like, you're so focused on World Cup. Okay, like, let me ask you this. If your favorite team, even if it's the team of your country, if they win, what do you get out of that? What do you get? You don't get anything. You get the bragging rights to say, oh yeah, my country's better than yours at football, or my country this, my country that. Who gives a crap? When it comes to you personally, what do you get? What does it prove with you? It means nothing. It means nothing. Like, once I stopped playing American football, I really stopped watching it, to be honest with you. The only sport that I really take time to watch these days is boxing, and that's because I participate in boxing and I like to learn by watching it. I learn by watching other fighters and what they do, and I usually watch fighters that are similar to myself, so I can learn from them. But in terms of me just sitting down just to watch, just because, like, nah, that's not for me, bro. That's not for me. I don't really feel in that. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Now, again, a lot of people are not going to tune into this live stream right now. The viewership is really low because a lot of the people are watching the World Cup right now. And I'm not saying you're a bad person, but I think that watching pro sports is kind of stupid. And then another aspect that I've talked about in the past is that a lot of pro sports is rigged. It's set up. It's not real. Like, I mean, whether you're watching the NFL or you're watching the NBA or you're watching, um, football on in England or whatever sport, most pro sports are rigged. If you didn't know that, then like, bro, you really are naive if you didn't realize that. There's not Everything is by design in this world. Everything's by design. Nothing's by chance. There's no coincidence. All right, everything happens for a reason. So even to down to the aspect of which athletes become superstars. Do you think that's by chance? Do you really think that it's random? Like, oh, some boy, he grows up to be a man and be this pro athlete and a household name across the world. It's not by luck. They're handpicked. They're literally handpicked. People are handpicked in this world. Because the thing is, again, I've been an athlete all my life, yeah, and played many different sports in my life, yeah. Do you know the amount of talented guys out there in the world that don't make it? The amount of guys that are absolutely phenomenal, like they are just God-given talent, blessed to just play this sport and be exceptional, but they don't make it. And it's not necessarily because they wasn't applying themselves. It's just maybe they didn't know the right people. They wasn't in the right environment. They didn't have the right people around them, and they just didn't make it. And then have you sometimes watched some pro sports and you've seen some players and yeah, they're good, but they're not elite. But somehow they're there. Somehow they're making millions of pounds or dollars, and they're not even that great. They're not better than the guys that you knew back in the day. That you like when they had the ball, you couldn't touch it. You couldn't get the ball from them. Like they were fast, they were skilled, they were everything. Bro, it's handpicked, bro. It's That's what it is. And I know this literally is gonna be a controversial discussion for a lot of you guys out there because you are so emotionally invested in sports. Like it's actually kind of weird. It's very interesting because a lot of people are not successful in their real life. A lot of people have not really amounted to anything. They don't really have anything going on. So they put all their pride into like a sports team. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of that. I ain't a fan of anything, bro. Like, I ain't a fan of no team, and I ain't a fan of nothing, bro. But I can respect that people are good. You know, maybe even inspired. Yeah, I can be inspired and motivated by people, but I'm not no fanatic of any man, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, because it really falls into the category of idol worship. And a lot of times people are idol worshiping celebrities and athletes. A lot of times these pro athletes are seen as greater than, you know, larger than life, like superheroes, gods. Yeah. And it's really against everything that I believe, to be honest. Like, they're not superhumans, right? And again, I'm not an anti-sports kind of person. As I said, I've been in sports. I've gone and played sports outside of my country, and done a lot. And I think that playing sports is very good for teaching you um teamwork, determination, resilience, the value of hard work, etc., perseverance, how to handle wins, how to handle losses, respect for yourself and other people. Yeah, there's a lot of life lessons you learn playing team sports and playing sports where it's just you on your own. Absolutely. But I truly honestly believe that a lot of people are borderline maniacs when it comes to watching pro sports, and I think it's very unhealthy. I think that a lot of people, especially men, if they used all of their energy that they use for being a fanatic for some team or their favorite player, if they use that energy and time and money and poured it into themselves or poured it into their own community, then I think a lot of these people would be in a better place, to be honest. Because think about it, as I said, you got guys that are gonna go and spend extortionate amounts of money to go and buy their favorite player's jersey with their name on it. Like, let's think about the psychology of that. Yeah, you literally will go out, spend a crazy amount of money on a jersey, which is just literally a top, yeah, with some other guy's name on it, and then you're walking around with another guy's name on your back. Isn't that literally saying that my name is not as good as this guy's name? Like, this guy is superior to me, so superior that I have to wear a jersey with the other guy's name on it. Again, I can respect and be inspired and think, oh, this guy's a great player. Like, he smashed it. He's the guy for that sport. But I'm not idol worshipping that guy to the point of I'm gonna wear that guy's name on my back. I think that's embarrassing. And grown men are doing it. Grown men that have children. Grown men with children walking around with another man's name on your back. I think there's something psychologically wrong with that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you wish you was that guy. That's why you got his jersey on. You wish you was him. Do you get what I'm saying? there's guys out there that will get into literal fist fights over, oh, this player is better than that player. Guys will actually go to fighting, get to the point of fighting because one guy said that one player is better than another. Both these players are millionaires and both these players don't even know you exist. And you're fighting for them, for their honor. That is weird. That is super weird. You fighting for some other guy's honor that doesn't even know you exist. If he saw you in the street, he would walk straight past you. So my thing is that I never buy into the idea of, hero worship, idol worship, like, oh, this celebrity, this athlete, oh man, if only I get to meet them and shake their hand and tell them how great they are. No, bruv, I'm sorry, I'm not in that, bro. Like, and I don't think it's healthy for anyone to be like that. Idolizing other men. They're a man just like you. And it just goes that this society, it props up certain people in certain careers. But really and truly, like, I believe that doctors and teachers, they should be paid the most. I think people, especially teachers that teach, like, young teenagers, high school teachers, they should get paid the most. Doctors and nurses, they should be paid the most. They save people's lives. But they don't get paid the most. They go through the most headache. But then you get some guys, a squad of 22 guys on a football team or whatever, who train maybe 3 times a week, that play a game for 90 minutes on a Saturday or on a Sunday, and then they're getting paid millions of dollars and getting glorified and pedestalized by everybody. Don't you think that's crazy? That's a fucked up world, in my opinion. I think that's actually quite messed up. And these people, for the most part, I wouldn't say all of them, but many of them, they look down on the majority of people. If you're not in the same class or financial status as them or clout status as them, they look down on you, bro. I'm just being honest. They don't look at you as anything. You can't go where they go. You don't get the same kind of treatment they get. You don't get the same kind of money they get. And you definitely ain't getting the level of attention from women that they get. So they look down on you. And there's you, oh my God, can I get autograph? Can you sign this football for me, for my son? My son loves you, blah, blah, blah. Sounding like a groupie. Sounding like a groupie. It's actually ridiculous. Like, it's actually mad. And again, I know this video is not gonna be like the type of video that a lot of people want to see, etc., etc. Because a lot of you men are fanatics. A lot of you guys out there are fanatics, fam. I wouldn't even say some. I think majority of you guys out there are fanatics for some guy, some man that plays pro sport, some pro athlete. You're a fanatic for that guy. If it ain't LeBron or I don't know, I don't even know, Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo or I don't know, bro, Harry Kane. I don't even know the names of all the pro athletes anymore, and I don't even know what they look like anymore. And listen, when I was a lot younger, when I was like in school, primary school, secondary school, yeah, watching football, yeah, all of that. Of course. And big up Daniel for the super chat. It says the salary for footballers is mad. Watching from Brum at a funeral. Yeah, man. Yeah, the salary is nuts. And that's the thing. And the thing is, yeah, you work probably 5 days a week, etc., etc. These guys, they train like 3 days a week, bro. These footballers, anyway, they train like 3 days a week. Yeah. Rest of it, they're living their life, bro. Getting paid thousands a week. Sleeping with IG models. Paying for box. All kinds of stuff. Like it's real like that. But yeah, man, like, bro. A lot of these guys, they'll look down on you, man. They're not even listening. They're not even registering you, bro. Like, they don't register you. And I think that is dysfunctional. I think there's a level of like, you wish you was those guys, innit? You're living vicariously through them, bro. You wish you was those guys, bro. And it's no good. And as I said, and then there's the other element of like, guys will go to these sporting venues, they go to pubs and bars and stuff like that to go watch the game. Then they act like alcoholics for the whole game. Guys will turn into alcoholics for the whole game, watching the game, turn into an alcoholic, bro. Like spending loads of money drinking alcohol, getting wasted. For what? For what? Please tell me why that makes sense. Tell me how that makes sense to go to the pub, go to the bar, go to the sports bar, whatever, to watch your team play and then get wasted and spend money on expensive alcoholic drinks. What is the point of that? What is the point? And then if your team even if your team wins, what do you get out of it? Nothing. All you get to do is go, yeah! That's all you get to do at the end, and then go home, bruv. You go back to your regular life. In fact, you never left your regular life. You were still doing your regular life even when you was watching the game. Because while you're watching the game, you're still broke. Most people that are fanatics of sports are broke. Broken. You haven't got something else you could be focused on. Ain't it funny how, and big up Mike for the super chat, appreciate you, fam. Ain't it funny how, like, guys will get all their friends together and then pull all their money together to go to venues, to go watch some game, spend loads of money on alcohol to get wasted, and be making bare noise and just acting like alcoholics. And it's like, bruv, if you use the same energy, you've got all this energy to go and support millionaires play football. You've got all this energy to go and idol worship these celebrities, bruv, or these whatever. If you use that same energy on yourself, if you as a collective of guys, instead of going to the pub and buying pints of beer, you guys with your sober minds, you come together and use that same energy to create something for yourselves, you might be in a better position. You might even become millionaires yourself. But no, nah, the World Cup. Oh man, nah, the World Cup, man. It's Spain versus whatever, or France, or I gotta watch. England. England's playing Switzerland. I've got to watch it, bruv. Why? What's gonna happen? Like, bruv, think about this as well. Think about how many World Cups have come and gone, bruv. I've watched quite a few World Cups in my life, bruv. Yeah. And you know what I realized at this point in 2026? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I've watched World Cups before. Like, I've watched Champions League. I've watched NBA finals. I've watched Super Bowls. I've watched like tennis championships. And guess what? They come and they go, and who cares? Because the only people that win in those events are the players, bro. That's the only people that win. The people that are hosting the event, they win because they get all the ticket sales and the merchandise and the money, blah blah blah. The platforms that you're watching these sporting events, they win. But you, as the viewer, you as the broke viewer who is idol worshipping these athletes and being a fanatic for these teams, you win nothing. You win nothing. Do you understand that? You win nothing. Zero. Oh, yes. The LA Lakers won the championship. Yes. LeBron, he got the most points in the game. Yes. That's my boy, LeBron. That's my boy. He's not your boy, bruv. He's not your boy. He doesn't know you exist, and he doesn't want to know you. But you're wearing his jersey, jumping up and down in your living room because he got a dunk, or you're in the sports bar, screaming your head off like an idiot because he dunked on someone, while spending your own money that you don't have. Sad, bro. Like, it's a sad thing. As I said, like, when I stopped playing American football, I stopped watching it, bruv. At the very most, I might watch highlights or a compilation video of the hardest hits or the best runs or the best catches. But me sit down and watch a whole NFL game? Oh, hell no. That's never happening, bruv. Can't do it, bruv. Can't do it. I'll fall asleep, bruv. I'll rather sleep. Like, some of you guys, bro, and some of you guys, I'm getting on your nerves. This little video here that I'm doing is getting on your nerves. Like, it's making your blood boil. You're like, why is this guy saying all this dumb shit? Or he's a hater, or he's hating, or I don't know what I'm hating on, but somebody's gonna say I'm hating, or I'm angry, or I don't know. What am I talking about, bro? It's very clear what I'm talking about, bro. Like, you would rather support people who are already millionaires who are already wealthy, who already have made it. You'd rather sit down and waste your time on them than use your time on yourself. That's sad, bro. It's very, very sad, bro. And a lot of you lot need to break out of that. Again, when you was young, it was all right, bro. When you was a kid, when you was in primary school, when you was in high school, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's something to talk about. Oh, yeah, did you watch Manchester United versus Arsenal? Oh, did you watch the World Cup? Did you watch the Lakers? Did you watch the Super Bowl? Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, them times there, you might even end up being a pro athlete. So it's cool that you're watching these sports. But once you're an adult, bro, like it's like I don't really see the point anymore. Like I don't really see the point. Like the only time, yeah, I would pay money to go and watch a sporting event, like go to watch a football match or an NBA game or an NFL game or anything like that, is if I'm taking kids there. That's literally the only time I would go, bro. Like I'm not going there as a grown man myself going to go and watch that. I'm not watching it, bro. I'm not going, bro. Like for what? Why am I? The only way I would go if it's free. If it's free, I'll go. If it's free, if I'm getting some kind of value out of going there, but me just watching other guys play sports, that I don't see where there's any value there. I don't get anything out of that. I'm just supporting them. And they bring nothing back to me. I get nothing. Like, nah. 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 As I said earlier, the only sport that I would watch now is boxing. Yeah, because I do boxing. I participate in boxing. I just posted a video of me sparring from Sunday afternoon. Like the reason why I would watch boxing is because I actually presently, as of right now, do it, and I can learn when I watch it. That's why people watch. It's what watching film. You watch it. You can learn things, techniques, tendencies. Just learn little tricks and stuff like that. But if I'm watching a NBA game, I'm not learning anything, bro. I'm just watching these guys jump around and dunk on each other and score 3-pointers. I don't play basketball, so I'm not learning anything that can apply to my life. It's not helping me. I get no value from that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's no value. Do you understand? Like it's all about value, and it's all about being more invested in yourself than being invested in other people that mean nothing to your life, bro. Like, I see somebody said, makes people happy, bro. Making your life to be the best life it can be should be what makes you happy. Being invested in yourself should make you happy. Me working out, trying to make myself the most healthiest, fittest version of myself, that makes me happy, bro. I don't give a crap about what some footballers are doing, but I really honestly don't. I don't care what NFL players are doing. I don't care what NBA players. Even I said I like watching boxing, yeah, because I feel like I learn when I watch it. But to be honest with you, these boxers, I don't care what they're doing either, bro. I usually, when I watch a boxing match, I don't care who wins, bro. Like, I honestly don't. Like, I'm not invested like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I could like a player more than another, a boxer more than the other, but I actually don't care who wins. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's not helping me. It's not doing anything for me. If one of them lose or the other one lose, who cares? If one of them win, the other one win, who cares? It's not. It means nothing. It means nothing to my life. It does not affect my life in one way or another. And that's what I need to get through to you guys out there who are fanatics, bro. It's a waste of time. You waste so much time and energy and money absolutely ridiculous, bro. Like the way people go crazy for this World Cup right now, it's just, bro, it's crazy. And another thing about these pro sports as well, not only are pro sports rigged, yeah. So you're basically watching something which is fake. You're watching something that is fake, yeah. You go and spending gambling, putting down bets on something that's not even fair. It's fake, yeah. It's also a distraction, bro. Sports is a distraction. All right, it's a distraction. So, and especially something like the World Cup, which has the whole world, most of the people around the world, they're supporting their favorite country or their country of origin, and now they're so invested and focused on that. And you're not even focused on what's going on in your own community. You're not focused on what's going on around the world. Let me give you an example. You know, in East Asia, they are highly invested in creating AI robots, bro. Very highly invested, bro. I get these videos that come up on my Instagram feed all the time of they've created a robotic hand that can apply different levels of pressure. It knows when to apply more force and less force and stuff like that. Brother, they're literally making Terminators, bro. And the thing you got to remember in that respect, yeah, whatever technology they've allowed the general public to know about, it's usually 5 years behind what they actually are developing right now. It's 5 years, 5 to 10 years behind the actual current technology, which is actually in existence, bruh. There's things going on in this world, bro, like that are more important than who the fuck wins the World Cup. Who the fuck wins the Super Bowl or the NBA playoffs? Who gives a crap? They're millionaires. All of these guys, bro. Most of these guys that are in these leagues, they're already millionaires. They've made it, bruv. They made it. Their life is set. Is your life set? That's the question I have to ask you guys watching. You guys watching these games, is your life set? I doubt it. Being distracted by pro sports, bro, like it's mad, bro. Like, and then all these young boys, all they want to do is be footballers. They want to be footballers, basketball players, NFL players, etc., etc. Like, there's no other occupations worthy of focus. Then when they don't make it, they end up doing crime. Especially in the black community, if they don't make it, they end up doing remedial work or they do crime. I've seen it happen many times. As I said, I know a lot of players, a lot of boys that were excellent footballers in school and stuff like that. And when I was in America, guys that were excellent American football players that didn't make it, bro. They didn't make it. And guess what? Now they're just doing some remedial work. They're not very successful. Probably have a bunch of baby mamas. Like, life is just mediocre at best. Now, all they're going to do is talk about the glory days of when they used to be good at some sport. Who cares? It doesn't matter. You was good at that sport, but where did it take you? Nowhere. It's sad, but this is reality, bro. This is how it really goes. Like, a lot of this sports stuff is about who you know and being in the right place at the right time, in the right country, in the right environment, with the right coach and the right everything, bro. Like, that's just how it goes in this world. I hope everybody's liking the video. Everyone, please like the video. All you hate watchers, like the video as well. Um, I think this is a very important live stream. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the only time I would go to like one of these events is A, if it was free, or B, I was like taking kids to go and watch a football match or something like that. But like me going there, spending a bag of money to go there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put on Harry Kane's jersey on my back, and then I'm gonna go there and then drink beer and be shouting and screaming, and then just come home drunk or whatever. No, bro, that's not gonna happen, cuz it's not happening, fam. It's not happening, not at all. Yeah, and again, I just think that if anything is to stick in your mind in regards to this, I think the number one thing should stick in your mind that these guys that you are supporting are already wealthy millionaires, some of them. Yeah, the top level, the elite pro athletes, they are millionaires. They don't need you to go and buy tickets or pay for pay-per-view or all of this crap, buying their jersey and that. They already made it, fam. Have you made it? Think about you. Think about what you're doing, because that's what they do. They're thinking about themselves. When they score that goal, that's for them. When that team wins, that's the team that won. You didn't win. The team won. You're just a fanatic. Little fanboy. You know, it's so crazy when I listen to it's so crazy when I listen to people have full-on arguments about sports, bro. Like serious arguments, bro. Like I just look at them. I just look at them, innit? Like someone in the chat said, if you went pro in boxing, you wouldn't want support. I mean, bro, at the end of the day, it wouldn't matter, bro. It wouldn't matter. If I think about, like, that question doesn't even make sense, bro, because like, boom, you could be a pro boxer, yeah, and get no support and still be successful. Because at the end of the day, it's you in the ring. It's not your fans. It's you in the ring. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, for instance, Floyd Mayweather, yeah? Obviously, Floyd Mayweather had fans, but he had a lot of people that wanted him to lose. A lot of people wanted him to lose. And guess what? He didn't lose, fam. And guess what? He got very rich. It doesn't matter if people want you to lose. Do you get what I'm saying? And in this world as well, if you win enough times, people are going to support you, whether you ask for it or you don't want it or whatever. Like, people like winners. Yeah, people gravitate to winners. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? And again, people will idol worship pro athletes because they look at them as like superhumans, like they're superheroes. So someone says sports are great until you get emotional about what's happening. Yeah, this is what I said. A lot of guys, man, they get overly emotional about this stuff, and I just think that is actually ridiculous and very immature. Like, bruh, Arsenal won. Like, bruh, yeah, okay, cool. What did you win though? Nothing. You didn't win shit. And the games are rigged anyway. Pro sports is rigged anyway. Yeah. I remember when I did a video about it a long time ago, bro, few years ago, about the Super Bowl and how rigged it was. Like, and it was obvious that it was fake. Like, oh man. It's just a joke, bro. It's just a joke. And there's always these agendas as well. Like, bro, it's a joke, bro. But anyway, man, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Let me know if you agree, disagree, if you got anything to add. Yeah, big up to the guys that hit the super chat. Appreciate you. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, King Rich's Official. Follow me on TikTok as well. I'm starting to get active on TikTok as well. I can't even remember my TikTok. All right, TikTok is King Riches 2. Yeah, my TikTok is King Riches 2. So make sure you go check me out on TikTok as well, please. And yeah, that's about it. You lot take care of yourselves. I'll be back again with more videos, more live streams, more everything. You lot take care. I'm out of here. Peace.